Now I'm going to show you a awesome tool that I'm really excited and I use quite often in my work called Spreadsheet Booster. It's free to use. It's really, really cool. I'm going to show you a bunch of awesome things you can do with it. In the meantime, to get started with this lesson, check out spreadsheetbooster.com. It's free, so sign up and follow along with this lesson. It's really, really useful. So here we go. So basically what Spreadsheet Booster is it allows you to pull a bunch of really valuable information from elsewhere on the web without having to do a manual search. So for example, let's go to one of my more visited sports sites, grantland.com, and we're going to pull down a recent article. So let's see this one. So with this, I just copied the URL there. What we can do is we can say booster and then type in let's give them a function name. So in this case, you can see from here, we'll do get shares. This is the URL that I just selected. And let's see how many Facebook shares we got. So we've done this. We want to get the number of shares for this URL, and we want to see how many times people shared it on Facebook. Hit insert booster into selected cell, and boom. Pretty cool. So what you can see is that this article has been shared 2,484 different times on Facebook. And now if we want to stub this out, we can see that this formula, the booster, you are telling it to call the get shares function. You're giving it the URL to look up, and then telling it what social media source you want it to pull from. You can change this. We could see how many Twitter shares this got, 637. We could see LinkedIn, 1. Way to go, whoever did that. And so this tool is just incredibly, incredibly useful. I use it all the time to see how many different blog posts, how many times my different blog posts got shared, how popular some content on a given site is, all of these kinds of things. So you can do get Twitter data. Let's do me. So JW Mares, let's say insert booster. I want to see how many followers I have. So I have 5,320 followers. So obviously I can't say that number correctly right now for whatever reason. 5,320 followers. And we can also pull things like this. How many friends do I have? Which is how many people am I following? 121. Gender. None. Clout. Clout is a tool that shows you how influential you are on Twitter. We can do the same thing. Facebook. Let's do the Grantland Facebook. Boom. So that's the page name. Let's see how many likes Grantland. 322,389. So all of these are really, really useful tools. As you can see, Spreadsheet Booster is a super, super powerful tool. Highly recommend using it. I'm going to run through the use case that I use. So one of the things that I do is basically in marketing, which is my profession, it's oftentimes useful to find, let's say we had a product like Grantland. So let's say we were the owners of Grantland. We would want to see, let's do ESPN Twitter. So we would want to see, who are ESPN's most popular Twitter followers. So to do that, we could say get Twitter data on ESPN followers. We could see they have 16 million followers, Twitter followers. Now, what I often do is I will pull down a list of these 16 million followers. Oftentimes it's much smaller because, not generally dealing with products that are the size of ESPN. But if you pull down a list and you have a list of Twitter names here, what you can do is you can pull in a booster function and say, get Twitter data and see who is following your competitors that have the most followers or are the most influential.